Miss Kane.
Thank you.
You know what? We'll take this table right here, please.
No, this table is great.
Actually, my table's better.
Perhaps you'd prefer separate tables.
Oh, no. You see, we're on a date. She asked me.
Don't make me regret this. I can handle it.
Besides, Annie wasn't there.
Remind me. Why are we doing this again?
You asked me out. You're not rescinding your offer, are you?
Of course not.
Good. Because that would mean you were admitting defeat.
This isn't a contest, Jack. I'm not trying to win anything.
I know what you want. You want me to forfeit. You want me to bow out gracefully and let you off the hook. That ain't gonna happen.
Why are you being like this? Why are you being so adamant?
You know, when I was in high school, asking girls out was kind of my thing, kind of my forte, if you will. As a matter of fact, I held the record for the most dates.
And how proud you must have been.
So proud. And then along came Betsy Jones. Betsy was beautiful and smart and funny. She called me one night to ask me to go to the spring formal. I told her I already had a date and pretty much hung up on her, but I didn't have a date. The truth was, I was intimidated by her. My ego wouldn't let me say yes. I was all worried about my reputation. And that beautiful, smart, funny girl, she never so much as gave me another glance.
And let me guess. You vowed never to make that same mistake twice.
Something along those lines, yes.
Have you two decided?
Can you tell me about the salmon special?
Actually, we'll both have the risotto, and for the lady, sparkling cider to drink, I'll have the Scotch rocks. And will you please tell the chef to start with those delicious chocolate soufflés? Thank you.
Tell me something. Did this girl back in high school know how incredibly rude you are?
You think I'm being rude?
Only from the moment we walked in the door. I chose a table, you pick another table. I ask about the dinner special, you whip the menu out of my hand and you order for me. And then to top everything off, you tell me that basically the only reason you're even really here is because you turned down Itzy or Bitsy or whatever the heck her name was back in high school. So yes, to answer your question, I think you're incredibly rude.
Do you remember the first time we made love? I'm not talking about the actual act, which was fabulous. I'm talking about afterwards, while I held you in my arms in the afterglow.
Well, you're the conquest king, you tell me.
I asked you to describe for me your idea of the perfect date.
Well, clearly I'm not the only one who can't recall what I said.
What you said was that all the men in your life had gotten it wrong. That they all thought since you were the Erica Kane that you would want everything to be over the top extravagant. And while you did love things like that, all you really wanted, all you really needed were three simple things. To have the man's complete focus, to be looked out for, and to feel special. That's all this man was trying to do. I insisted on this table so you would have my complete focus. And I would have the best view in the room, you. I know that. And I was looking out for you by making sure you didn't order that salmon.
But I love salmon.
Yeah, but I noticed on the specials board that the salmon was being made with your parsley sauce. I know you hate parsley. So I ordered the risotto, because I know you love that.
And this tale of your teenage prowess? How does that fit in?
Yeah, well, I told you that story so you would be aware that I know how lucky I am. Because being asked out on a date by Erica Kane is a very rare pleasure. I would have been crazy to say no. And if I had said no, I would have sent the message to you that I didn't think you were special. But in fact, I think you're very special. In fact, I think you're extraordinary. And did I mention gorgeous?
You're good.
That's right.
Risotto trumps salmon any day.
Good.
But your behavior earlier, I mean, you had to know that that was going to provoke a reaction. Why weren't you just up front?
Well, you know, you and I never do anything the easy way, and that's why it's so interesting when we're together.
I'll have to think about that.
You do that.
Will you excuse me for a moment?
Only if you're very bad.
Hey,
Hi.
your office at...
I didn't know you were here with her,
I didn't have a chance to tell you.
so I'm interrupting.
No, I am. It seems you two have important father-daughter business to discuss, and so I will just make my way back upstairs.
Please don't go.
No, thank you for the dinner, Jack. It was really great. I recommend the risotto.
Wham, bam, thanks for the chow. You're letting me run you off?
Hardly. I have work to do.
What's the rush?
Well, I'm sure I don't have to remind you, Greenlee, that I am about to launch a new line of cosmetics.
So am I. You don't see me running for the door?
I'd be glad to stay.
So, what were you kids talking about before I crashed your date?
Your father and I were reconnecting.
Actually, we were talking about whether we wanted to make another go of it. But, how do I say this? One of the sticking points is...
Me. What else is new?
Greenlee, I was trying to be considerate. I was sure that your father wanted to put you first right now and talk to you about this privately.
He should put me first always. I'm his daughter.
We were trying to figure out a way to make everyone happy.
That's it?
Should there be more?
I guess not. Finish your food. I don't want you snapping in half and using it as an excuse when you lose fusion.
Okay, what did Greenlee have to say about the night of her accident?
I'm glad you stayed. Actually, she was talking about wanting to testify at David's trial.
But you didn't.
No. I didn't say a word to her about the cause of her accident being Kendall's erratic driving. But, Erica, we can't keep it a secret forever.
Why not? Jack, telling her would be disastrous for everyone.
Because Greenlee needs to know the truth.
Damon